you walk around the neighborhood and there's so much garbage flying around. And, a lot of people say that Vancouver's a really just clean city. Well, not from my eyes. Bottles, really great clothes, Diesel, Dolce & Gabbana. I mean, they knew I was coming. Box of porno, and underneath that is another box of porno, and that equals money. I mean, I'd never ever heard of people crawling through the garbage. I didn't even know you could take bottles back to be returned. I mean, when I was a kid, sure, but it became so far out of that. I just never really imagined my life walking around doing that kind of stuff. I mean, if I even start doing it, minimal I want to have is $30. Minimal. And that's only, the priorities are dope, cigarettes, then food.
They are really on drugs, and when they approach violently.
One instance, they made such a big mess that somebody called the police. They were just, the CERT went inside and started throwing everything out.
The dumpster divers get in, tear the bags apart.
Basically, what we're trying to do is remove all the dumpsters off the city's property, and basically provide an alternative to our member businesses that are using the dumpsters.
It became problematic not just for us as a company, but for all the companies on that road. It would sometimes be a month before our stuff would actually be picked up because they would give us this excuse that there was a 3M notes, in an entire bag of recycling. So that did become problematic. I mean, I personally had to spend about 2 hours every 2 weeks. No one else in the office cared enough to actually spend 2 hours of their time, or wouldn't want to get their hands dirty to go through a week or two worth of, of cups with coffee or juice spilling in bags. But I was willing to do that because I care about that enough to do that. But I mean, the owner, it got to the point where, the owner got frustrated. He's like, if this is going to keep going, we're just going to throw everything out because it's such a pain. It really, really is. So,
the laneways will be clean and they'll be free of dumpsters that is primarily occupying prime real estate. And in other cities that have removed the dumpsters from their back alleys, they've been able to transform those places for events, celebrations, to establish businesses in the back lanes, be it coffee shops and patio cafes. So what you do is you literally create more space for people.
I think United We Can would like to be supportive of anything that's going to make the life in our city and the cleanliness of the city better. At the same time, we'd like to be able to see it work to the benefit of the people that are currently engaged in scavenging as a way of supplementing their living. And we've got a plan and the beginning of a process where dinners are identified through an ID card and have use of the cards, and we'll have clothing that makes them more recognizable, and they will be dispatched to do pickups like we're doing this morning.
Well, it's a win-win situation. We have a number of bottles, obviously, at the end of the night, and it makes it pretty difficult for us to store them. There's not a lot of storage here. And so they provide a service of coming every day, picking up the bottles, and it's also just a great way of giving back to the community. They recycle, and it's a wonderful program.
My hope is that over time, those relationships between the binners and business people will develop, and some people will be very successful, and others won't make it. What our objective is, and I think what Metro Vancouver's objective is, to get to a place where there is no waste. There is no place that you throw it away to. There is no away. We've got to deal with it, and if we don't deal with it, people of your generation and your kids are going to have way more problems than we've got right now. I'm inclined to believe what the science is telling us, which is if we don't start to get serious about cleaning up this planet, she'll die for us, but we'll go down the tubes with her. I believe that's probably true.
I'm off, and the sun's not setting, so it's really kind of well. But thanks a lot.
Can we give you a small donation for your time? It's not much.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would never. I get too embarrassed. Go away and make me cry.
Thanks so much and good luck.